Hey lovelies, welcome back to another video. It's finally time for Discover University, and I know I created a poll so you guys can vote in the community tab what I should build first for Discover University, but before that we're going to start off with a wonderful tutorial. I already made a waterfall tutorial back then for island living, and now in Discover University there are also some waterfalls, and the very talented RDR Gaming messaged me today and told me that in the debug menu there are these wonderful new waterfalls, and he said that it would probably be a very good and fun idea to recreate all these tutorials again with these waterfalls, and he came up with this amazing idea. So shout out to RDR Gaming if you're into wonderful builds, into innovative ideas and tricks and all that. Make sure to check out his channel. Shout out to RDR Gaming. I'm going to link his channel and his Twitter down below in the description box, so please, after this video, all head over to RDR Gaming. You are going to love his content. So let's take a quick look what we even got here. There's a lot of stuff going on. So for this you only need the base game and Discover University. I just decorated some stuff up here, but you can ignore that. You can decorate your build however you like, of course. And if you additionally want to have this glass pull down here, you need City Living. This is the translucent City Living foundation. There's also a tutorial on my channel for this, but we're going to dive into all these different things here. There are two new waterfalls. We have this one and we have this one, which is much higher, and we're going to create a couple of fun things with these, and we're going to jump right in now. So first we have to activate a couple of cheats, otherwise it's not going to work. Here you can see how to open the cheat console, pressing Ctrl Shift and C, and then you simply enter these three cheats one after another, and after that we can start. So now we have activated all the cheats, so we can go to the search bar. In build mode we enter world, and then you can either click on world lamp or you press enter, and then it takes you straight to the debug section, and there you can also find the waterfalls. When you click on packs over here and you click on Discover University, it's very quick and simple to find the waterfall. Just scroll down a little and you can see it. It looks like this. We have this one over here and we have this one, so this is what we are working with now. So now we are going to place a foundation piece underneath each level. We have one level here, one here, and then we are building a pool down here. So you want to build the foundation piece in the right order and way. So I'm going to do it the wrong way now. I'm placing it underneath and this is looking good, but now when I want to increase the height, this happens and we don't want that. So how you do it is you place the foundation piece here at the edge, and then you increase the height first. This is looking pretty good, and then you move it over like this. In some cases, when you move it over like this, the waterfall turns yellow and it disappears when you change the width of the foundation. In case this happens, you can simply expand it like this. I don't know why this is working, but this is a fix that I found. And then we're going to do the same in the back. Place your foundation piece at the edge first, right underneath this level. Then we increase the height, and then we make it wider, and this is looking pretty good. Now I'm using a base game foundation color. We have a little edge here. In case this is bothering you, you could also push this back like this, for example. And then I'm going to also make this a bit wider now, because now we are going to add the pool. So you simply use your pool tool and you add a pool to your foundation, and it looks like this. And now we can also add a pool down here. You cannot hide this edge with any special trick. You just have to live with this, or you use a rock or some plants, for example. Of course, you could also go like this and then decorate the edge a little bit, or like this, so it disappears. In this case, the weird edge of the waterfall is not showing. And then we are also going to world once again, and I'm going to look for university objects, because this is what this tutorial is about. And then when you scroll down, there's lots of other fun stuff. For example, this wall, and you could size it up and you could hide the edge, for example, if you don't like this little gap. You could also use some bushes or trees to hide it so it looks nice and neat. You can decorate this however you like. You could also add tons of rocks so it looks more natural. This is more of a clean or modern look. And of course I could also add another piece of foundation here in the back, and then I could expand the pool so my sim can actually use this. So your sim won't be able to swim in this area here because this area is blocked by the waterfall, but your sim is able to swim in the section up until this point, so you could connect a regular pool with this waterfall if you would like to. So now we are going to work with this wonderful waterfall, and for this we're using the terrain tools. I know that some simmers don't like the terrain tools, they are afraid of them, but you don't have to be. It's very simple, I promise you. So simply place your waterfall wherever you want it to be, and then you go to the terrain tools, and now we are raising the terrain underneath the waterfall, and you have to find the correct spot. This is a bit too high because it's piercing through the waterfall. And now I switch to the flatten terrain tool, and now I increase this area and it looks like this, and then I switch back to the raise terrain tool, and then I raise it a bit in the back. Always make sure that it's not piercing through the waterfall unless you're going for that natural look, so it's flowing over the terrain and all that. You can of course totally do that. And now I'm working my way up here. So it looks like this. Once again, I'm using my flatten terrain tool, and I'm also going to use the smooth terrain tool. As you can see, this is doing wonders. This looks pretty good. It's not perfectly on top of the terrain, there's a little gap, but we are going to hide the edges with some rocks either way, so this doesn't really matter. And then you just shape the terrain step by step by step. And if this happens, you simply click on undo because you don't want the waterfall to kind of jump up. So you have to be careful in these areas down here. We are going to smooth out the edges a bit. I've also made a terrain tool tutorial, so in case you have absolutely no idea how this works in The Sims 4, you can check this out if you want. And now I'm just shaping this more and more. You could also combine multiple of these if you would like to. And then what you can do here at the top is reflatten this, and then I'm going to build a room in the back over here. And then I click on the waterfall, I hold down Alt, and now I place the waterfall right in front of the room. And then I click on this arrow and I move it down so the top aligns with the top of the waterfall. And what happens now is when you add a pool to this room, it almost looks like as if the waterfall is flowing out of the water. Again, you can decorate this, you can make this bigger, and then you can just add some rocks to this. And now we are going to start with placing a couple of rocks, so you can size them up. This makes sense. And when the rocks are piercing through the water surface, in this case just like the terrain did a little bit, it looks very realistic, so it looks like some type of natural river, waterfall and all that. What you can also do is changing the wall color and the foundation color, so it's much easier to hide this. I'm going to use this Discover University wall color and this base game foundation color, and then when I'm switching back to my rocks and I place them all over here, I can just hide this whole thing if I would like to, so it looks more natural. And again, up there you could build a pool. This could be a regular pool and a house attached in the back. So just imagine you have a house here in the back, for example, and then you have a waterfall flowing down. You can do all kinds of different fun things with this. And you can also build a pool down here if you like to. You can also attach it over here so the waterfall is flowing inside the pool, and then you just continue to use more rocks here, and so it looks like this. You have some type of edge over here, so you don't have the discoloration compared to the pool, and you can just create whatever you like with this, really. Last but not least, the glass pool. For this you use a foundation, you increase the height, and then you go to the foundation section, and here you can see the City Living foundation. You have to own City Living for this, and you have to activate the bb.show hidden objects cheat as I've shown you in the beginning. So you place this, and as you can see, this is looking super crazy. But now when you add a pool to this, it's looking just fine. And now you can either place it like this, then you don't have the weird discoloration unless you look at it from the side, or you place it like this. You hold down Control and 9 and then you raise it, and then you just raise it until it has the correct height, and then you place it like this. And then, just as I've shown you in the very beginning, you start working on all the foundation pieces underneath. So you add the pools and all that, and also you can add any kind of object in the corner if you would like to do that. What I like to use, again, this is optional, I like to use this get together object, so I size it down and then I place it in the corner, for example. So there are lots of different options depending on what you want to build. So this is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much again to RGR Gaming. Make sure to check him out. If you have any questions, as always, leave a comment down below and I will get back to you. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I hope to see you in the next video, which will be a Discover University build video. Bye bye.